Now Teapot. Teapot is a pretty good season. It was pretty easy picking a top 5 to hate since each team has a bad character. I didn't include Rocky cause he's such an easy pick. You guys know where he would be if he was here. And I didn't include Black Hole cause Black Hole at best is boring and at worst I would say he got too far and should have went instead of Remote. But anyways, I do also got an honorable mention or dishonorable mention.
He was so ugly that everyone died. The end.
Lightning gotta be one of the most nothing characters in Teapot. He legit did nothing except for Teapot 2 and 7. And you can't really say Pi was more irrelevant cause for 1. She was a first boot and 2. She was a part of making Death Pact actually exist. Lightning for the life of me is the most useless character on his team. Besides yelling at his team saying how much they were dumb this time. He did mostly nothing. Heck, people say Remote did little to nothing, yet you could argue Lightning was less of nothing than she was cause at least Remote has a set personality. She has friends. She seems to actually bounce well off others. Lightning is such a snorfist. He legit just lucky some people want him back cause he called his team out, which I doubt he would rejoin since well Remote exists. There's more popular characters we might be losing like Coiny and Puffball and 3. I feel like this might be a Fry situation where everyone wants a certain character to rejoin. And then another popular character rejoin. Hopefully he doesn't rejoin and he's just forgotten.
Big sign in front saying Penn Island, no spaces, all caps.
Penn kind of an example as well as a nothing character as well, and unlike the other 4 on this list, he has actual fans, and that I never got. He was fine in BFDI and even more fine in BFB. But in Teapot, he's mostly nothing, and the funny thing is most people say he made Tennis Ball better when Tennis Ball was shown to be good on his own multiple times. Penn did not change or show that. Penn just sucks, and the fact just not in Coiny and Penn got better in a couple episodes. Meanwhile he remains mostly boring. If I'm gonna be real, I think Penn should have went instead of Fries. Penn didn't show anything that makes him deserving of staying. He's more nothing than TV, and Penn having fans is funny cause he's literally nothing. I think Penn popularity happens before Teapot even started. He was popular around BFB 13 and he had fans due to his screen time, but now, he has no reason to have it. He worked really well on Death Pact. I don't think Eraser belonged on Death Pact, but Penn did really good on that and he had well-balanced screen time. In Teapot, he has none of that charm he did in Teapot. He's pretty just deserving of the being inside 2 or whatever the eliminated contestants go. Anyways, let's move on.
This is disgusting!
Now Barf Bag is one most people will agree on since she literally adds nothing to her team. Like even Saw can add a little bit to her team with being a Saw in the challenge of Teapot 4. Barf Bag is literally nothing. If you remove her in any episode, nothing changes. Teapot 8 doesn't count cause that was more teardrop hiding inside of Barf Bag than Barf Bag being fine with it. Barf Bag is nothing at all. And what's sad is she was really good in BFB. She was like one of the better characters on Team Ice Cube. And then she basically shifted to being literally nothing. She's a paperweight. And the thing that makes me angry is how she's always getting botted and people are fine with it. I literally could care less if we could see teammates without Coiny. Barf Bag serves zero purpose. Her life is as valuable as a summer rent. Anyways, yeah, she's literally nothing you can do with other characters and she rarely interacts with Donut. She probably does, but I forget cause she's so boring. And that forgettable as a character. I'm crossing my fingers for when she's stopped getting botting and she's eliminated cause she's so much of nothing.
I'm an imposter.
I never liked Price Tag, and the funny thing is literally they're just votes cause they're a debuter, no other reason. I have no other reason for them surviving over Cake. I think Price Tag surviving just cause they're a debuter is so dumb, like they did nothing of importance and don't count them somewhat helping their team as helping. You can literally just replace them with Nelly and nothing would change. Price Tag is a debuter and they're just Nelly 2.0. But they make money puns, that's it. I think Price Tag kind of went from hate to despise for me is around Teapot 5 and 6, where Nelly went and everyone on Just Not got upgrades. Price Tag remained the same, and I feel like what makes Nelly stand out was she was friendly and like actually nice. And she had conflict, like with Fiery Jr. and BFB. But Teapot basically scrapped that and made Nelly boring. Price tag mostly added nothing. The writers described price tag as Nelly with a bit of pillow. They were right about the Nelly part, but a bit of pillow. No way pillow and price tag have anything in common. Pillow may get a lot of haters, but at least she didn't steal another character's personality. And that's it. Price tag could go next. Or next, or who knows. If they make it into the merge, I'm gonna be so mad, cause they do not deserve to make it that far.
Boring!
Now Ice Cube is pretty boring and dull, and it amazes me. They practically took her legs away, so like she better go, and unlike Donut where him losing his arms gave him more lines, Ice Cube just got nothing. She did nothing. It's odd. They try a bit more with her in BFDIA and yet so little with her and Teapot. Like BFDIA 6, she makes her team help out a little. BFDIA 8, she basically helped her team with painting the tower, so why is she boring in Teapot but Metacore in BFDIA? My guess is the writers know Ice Cube will go next in Teapot. And so they rather try with her more in a season with a different voting system than Teapot. Besides, she doesn't add anything to the S. Anyway, she just is there in the background. Meanwhile in BFDIA, I can remember a line or two from her, and that's it. Ice Cube in BFDIA is better than her Teapot self, cause at least she has something I can remembering. Her surviving against Rocky was fine. Cloudy number. Anyways, she sucks. Tell me, what will happen to Ice Cube in the comments below? Will she be boring and bland, or be boring and bland? Also, Ice Cube in BFDI was kind of the best version. Don't tell me otherwise.
Disappointment in the game of life.
Now Foldy is one that I don't care for in the slightest. She's never been interesting ever. She has like 2 actual fans. She's never been great. Even Rocky has some muse going for him. So let's name one positive with the others. Lightning has some funny moments. Pen has the entirety of BFDI and BFB for him. Barf Bag has pre-split. Price tag has a couple of lines I found funny, and Ice Cube was basically an actual character in BFDI, and that's something I can't really say with Foldy. So what did she do that's so bad? She basically pushes Flower down some stairs for something matched it in BFB 8. I find this funny cause she never brings it up or does anything after this. It's like the writers didn't care for her. Foldy is such a nothing character. I think Foldy is like the worst character. She has a nice design, but that's it. But I can say anything nice about her. I think she has no chance of rejoining. I'm sure Eggy has a chance of rejoining even if she has a lot of haters. Foldy is just bland. She has nothing going on for her. She could be replaced with any character and nothing would change. I'm sure there are better picks. I'm just glad there's no other bad characters on the Stun Guest team on Earth. Grassy got better. And like that's it. Pretty much done.